I mentioned Travis Kelce tongue-in-cheek only a little bit. I meant half of what I said. But that's not the only reason he's in the news, Rob, because in addition to this Taylor Swift album rollout that he's a part of for whatever reason here on Wednesday, he also did a in-depth feature with GQ magazine. And in it, he discussed why he had what is inarguably the worst season of his NFL career last year since his rookie year. His 823 receiving yards, 3 touchdowns in 2024, lowest since his rookie season when he only played 1 game. So it just tells you how bad it was for Kelce. And in the article with GQ, Kelce explained the fall off. Here's what he said, quote, "I think it might have slipped a little bit because I did have a little bit more focus in trying to set myself up. Opportunities came up where I was excited to venture into a new world of acting, being an entertainer. I don't say this as I should have done it. I'm saying it that my work ethic is such that I have so much pride in how I do things that I never want the product to fall off. And I feel like these past 2 years haven't been to my standard."
Well, thanks for joining the party, Travis Kelce, because we already knew that. You're not telling us anything new. We just said it out loud. Everybody else has been saying it. Travis Kelce, is this on? Do us a favor. How about just retire now? Don't even go into this season. Because what we saw from you last year was shameful. It was. Nothing worse than that play that you've been seeing all over the internet, right? From on social media. From the Super Bowl, Patrick Mahomes running for his life, trying to figure something out. And there's Travis Kelce in the middle of the field counting the attendance. That's what he was doing. Can you run open? Can you try to help your quarterback out? We get it. You got a big-time girlfriend. Yes. We understand. Go on tour with her. Be a roadie. Because your career has eroded. Last year was awful. Rob G, 3 touchdowns? Awful. And everybody saw it. He's not into it. He's not the same guy. And it's not just age. I get it that he's older. This is focus. When everybody talks about, oh, well, you got to have a high-profile girlfriend, or everybody has a girlfriend or a wife or a significant other or whatever it is. So you have to be able to balance work and personal, right? And most people get to do it. Kelce has a mega girlfriend, like one of the biggest on the planet. And it's obvious his focus shifted towards her. Kelce, do us a favor. We already know we saw it. Do we need to see this again? Nobody wants to see it. You're not winning the Super Bowl. You're not. Not with you playing that way. Not with Patrick Mahomes playing the way he's played the last 2 years. Yeah, your luck is going to run out. Do us a favor. Spend time with your girlfriend and give us football fans a break. Just retire. How's that?
Rob, I only got 2 words for you. You're right. I don't think I'd ever would have said that in all of my years working with Rob Parker.
I almost fell over because I was expecting something else.
You're focused on last season, rightfully so. Last season was terrible. And that optics in that Super Bowl were...
Go watch the video if you didn't see it. Go watch it.
It's not quite as bad as the Cam Newton fumble, but it's close.
He doesn't do anything.
He's not doing anything.
Like you see your quarterback scrambling. You're trying to run yourself open so that he has an outlet.
Block, anything.
Yes,
and he's
something.
Standing there watching all the commotion around him. Now, you mentioned last year it was bad. Since 2022, so this is now the last 2 seasons, his yards on a season are down by almost 500 yards from 2022 to 2024. His touchdowns, 12 in 2022, 3 in 2024. This is not just a 1-year issue where he's worried about the Happy Gilmore movie or the FX show that he's working on or even his podcast that he's trying to drop during The Odd Couple, which was terrible by him. This has been an ongoing situation for 2 years now. And it reached the boiling point before the Super Bowl when the entire NFL world was convinced this is going to be Travis Kelce's last game.
Right.
He's going to retire. It was an open secret amongst everybody who covers the team and all the national pundits as well. So much so that you had guys like Rashee Rice say after the fact, yeah, no, I convinced him to not retire. I convinced him that he couldn't go out like that, that he had to come back for one more year. And you've said this before about plenty of athletes. The minute retirement creeps into your brain, that's it.
You're done. You're already, once you even entertain it, you're done. Because when you're playing and if you feel like that, you're not even bringing that up, for real. Once you start that, you already know deep down, your heart's not in it. And that's what it feels like.
Exactly. And just for context, there are two NFL players who are probably the most two famous NFL players who have retired and unretired and come back. And that's basically what I'm going to say with Kelce. Because Kelce, by all accounts, was about to retire. They got blown out like that. He got embarrassed. He had that viral moment. Then he, in my words, unretire, so to speak. Tom Brady, 2021, retires after the season, unretires after 40 games, or 40 days, right? Year to year, his passing yards went down by 700 the next season, all right? His passer rating went down by 12 points. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers went from 13-4 to 8-9 in one season.
Yep.
And here's the most egregious example. Brett Favre, who has flirted with retirement multiple times, but he actually retired twice, okay? 2007, he retires after the year with the Packers. Unretires to get himself with the Jets. Year over year, passing yards down by 700. Interceptions go up from 15 to 22.
Wow.
He goes from 13-3 in Green Bay to 9-7 with the Jets. Then the last one. He contemplates retirement after that miracle run with Minnesota to the NFC Championship game. He gets hurt, right? And that's a big old thing. The Bounty Gate scandal was a real thing. That year, he was great. He was 12-4, 4,200 yards, 33 touchdowns, 7 picks. The highest passer rating of his career that season. That's a 3-time MVP. That's how good he was in Minnesota. They convince him, hey, we were right there. Brett, you got to come back. You got to come back. One more season.
And he came back.
Comes back one more season. 5-8. He throws for 2,500 yards, 1,700 less than the year before, which is about 70 yards a game less.
And I know he had way more than 7 interceptions.
Touchdowns, 11. Interceptions, 19. A passer rating of 69. The worst of his career. He went from the best season of his career to the worst in his career, all because his ego wouldn't allow him to do what his heart had been telling him for a year now.
And that's where we are with Travis Kelce. It's obvious. For the idea that you say you weren't as focused, you got your hands in way too many things. The focus should be, you're a young man. You're going to have time. Those things aren't going anywhere, right? They're not going anywhere. Focus in on playing football, and you didn't do that for the last 2 years. Why would we believe that this year will be any different? All right, we want to hear from you, 877-99 on Fox. Are you buying Travis Kelce's idea that he'll be all right this year? Because I ain't buying it.
Or does he just need to shut it down and go home?
I'm with that. It's time for him to call it a day, go be a roadie with Taylor Swift and hang out in the concerts and eat cold food or whatever they do. But he needs to stop playing football. I'm all for it. 877-99 on Fox. We're talking about Travis Kelce. He admitted finally that everybody knew that his focus wasn't there. He's too caught up in his girlfriend and all these other projects. I'm just saying he might as well just retire now. Don't even drag us through that. We've seen it. Last year was awful. I don't expect anything to turn around this year. We want to hear from you, 877-99 on Fox. What we got?
All right, let's get it started with Sean in Sacramento. Sean, you're on the Odd Couple Fox Sports Radio. What you got, Sean?
Yo, my uncle from another mother, mi primo de la otra madre, man. How y'all fellas living today, Robin Rob?
What's happening? How are you, man? We haven't heard from you in a minute.
Man, I'm calling in on the way home before my daughter's swim practice started. Otherwise, my wife would be giving me a whooping right now. But real quick, man, look, Travis, if you got 1 foot in and 1 foot out, man, I don't want to hear about how focused you are, bro. Unless you're willing to cut your girl off, unless you're willing to cancel the podcast for the rest of the season, go ahead and call it quits. We see what it's like when you have half-assing it. Let's keep it real.
Yep.
And right now, we know you're a serial coattail rider. So if you're tired of riding Patrick Mahomes' coattails after his terrible season last year, won't you go ahead and hop on the biggest superstar on the planet's coattails and Taylor Swift? Make it official. Don't do like Tom Brady. I hate to get personal like Ephraim Salam did, but don't do like Tom Brady and end up single, brother. If you want to go ahead and lock that down, go ahead and quit the game and do what you got to do. Because if you came in as a football player, you're going to leave as a football player, and don't let no woman change you, bro.
I'm with you.
I'm with it 100%.
That's right. No personal stuff. 877-99 on Fox.
All right, let's keep it moving. We got Paul in Tampa. Paul, you're on the Yacht Club of Fox Sports Radio. What you got, Paul?
Rob, out of the park, Parker. Love to talk. Big fans. I listen to you guys every day.
We appreciate that.
And Rob's hating today. Rob's just hating. It's a hater's ball today.
It's a player hater's ball.
So listen, last year there were 27 other starting tight ends that had less yardage than Travis Kelce. So what are those slackers doing last year? 27 other starting.
You thought he played well last year, Paul. I don't care. I don't care what other people. You think he played well last year? Be honest.
No, he didn't play as good as he could play, obviously. But to shame the guy, he just played his third straight Super Bowl.
What does that mean? Did you watch him in the Super Bowl? Did you see the play we're talking about? I'm serious, Paul.
Wait a minute,
but Paul, let me ask you. Did you see that? No, but that doesn't mean that he did his part. That doesn't mean that he did his part. I'm asking you, did you see the play where he's in the Super Bowl standing in the middle of the field as his quarterback is trying to find somebody open? He didn't even move.
Yes,
did you?
Rob, I did. It was embarrassing.
Okay.
You can't judge a guy of a whole career off of that.
I didn't say it's his whole career.
5 Super Bowls and won 3. He's the all-time leading receptions leader in the postseason.
There's not a single person who's calling into question his career.
We're not talking about
he
lifetime
is a Hall of
achievement. We
Famer
know
and
that.
Arguably
Yes,
the
Paul.
greatest tight end to ever play.
We agree with that. That's not what we're talking about.
That does not absolve him from being 1 foot in, 1 foot out. And that's
he's not all the way in. He's too busy about his girlfriend. That's the issue.
Well, then what does that say about the other 27 starting tight ends that he outplayed?
Well, how many other tight ends are the number one option of their offense?
Maybe they're not talented. Maybe they're just not talented enough. He's talented. That's all we want. Paul, I hear you.
Thanks for the call, Paul.
Appreciate it. 877, 99 on Fox. I'd love to go back and forth with Paul.
And he still listens to the show. I love it.
No.
Right, let's keep it moving. Let's move down to Texas. Trey is in Texas.
Everybody doesn't have to be hung up on. I'm just saying.
Fox Sports Radio. What's up, Trey?
Hey, what's up, guys? How y'all doing?
Good, Trey. What up?
Yeah, man. It's been a while.
Yeah, where you been?
Oh, man. It's working, man. It's working hard.
I hear you. Ain't nothing wrong with that, man. I work hard every day.
But, yeah, man. Travis Kelce just needs to stop it. Just retire already. Just like LeBron, man. I'm just tired of hearing all this, man. If you're going to do about it, just be about it, man. If you're not going to retire, don't retire. But this whole talking and everything, it's too much, man.
It is, especially when you start talking about, thanks, Trey. I didn't give my all. I wasn't focused. Really? Thanks for why do you have to say that now? What did you come to? Thanks for the call. What's your come to Jesus that you have to put it out there?
Exactly.
Let's
Let's
squeeze
in one more. Let's get to Drew, New Jersey. Drew, you're on the Yacht Club of Fox Sports Radio. What you got, Drew?
I think he's still an okay tight end. I think his reputation carries him more. And he's old. You got to keep in mind, and it's crazy. I just literally looked it up. He's the same age as Gronk. He came in the same draft class as Gronk. And I know you just said arguably the greatest tight end. I don't think between him and Gronk it was close. I think Gronk is, at points in Gronk's career, there was arguments of whether he's the best player.
Sure.
Because of how dominant he was as a blocker, how dominant he was automatic. In the
best player, ever?
No, I'm saying like in the league at the time as a non-quarterback, the best non-quarterback.
Yeah, and with Gronk, it's just his body betrayed him. That's what it came down to.
I think
his back issue and all that stuff.
I don't know how you can make an argument that he wasn't the greatest tight end. Because if you look at Kelce was strictly a receiving tight end.
I was going to say Mark Bavaro, but that's another story. Go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, what is it? It's a small list. It's like 5 guys that anybody can say is kind of, and it's just.
So between Gronk and Kelce, who do you have?
That's a good question. I don't know. I think Gronk gets.
Gronk.
No, I'm going to say this. But I'm going to say Gronk's career gets hurt because of all the injuries and not always being available. I think that hurts him. But I get your dominance when he played.
Yeah. Like
you know
peak
what I mean?
For peak, I would probably take Gronk for sure.
But when you look at the full body of work, he was out a lot. He missed a lot.
And,
All right, thanks, Drew. Appreciate it.
And what Kelce has going for him is not only was he good, but he had a longevity that just most other tight ends don't have.
No doubt. All right.